Truth of the matter is, I have a decent paying job. But after food, rent, card payment, it doesn't, taxes, you're breaking even. You're literally, it's literally to the point. If you resonate with this, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. It's to the point where we're breaking even. And you're either in poverty or you're breaking even. You might have the house, you might have the car, you might be able to buy some clothes. When you support yourself individually, and I don't mean with help. I don't mean with help from the government. I don't mean with help from investors, friends. I mean when you get the cards that you were dealt with as an individual human being, and life just said, hey, nobody's going to take care of you. You're going to have to do everything on your own. When you get those cards dealt to you, and if you can resonate, make sure you subscribe to this, because this is what we're going to be talking about. When you get those cards dealt to you and you actually accomplish these things, you're not lazy, you're ambitious, and you get it. You get it. You get the car, you got the job, you've got your certification. You realize, I'm just keeping up. I'm just scratching the surface every month. Americans are just scratching the surface every month. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to live like a hermit crab. I still want to buy clothes and buy food and things of that nature. But it's getting to the point where we're going to have to start living like hermit crabs. We might have to go into isolation. We might have to start hibernating. Adapt to something new for our bodies. Humans might have to adapt to these bills and this rent. Groceries, super high. Rent. Higher than Snoop Dogg, bro. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Because yesterday I had a homeless woman come up to my car and ask me for money. And it was a point of time where I could comfortably give a few dollars. 10 here, 20 here. I remember I started an old YouTube channel of me handing out money comfortably to help people. I do that now. We gonna be sharing the same exact perimeter. You go ask that car for money, I'll go ask. We're gonna be in the same exact spot. I give you anything over $5 next month, we're gonna be best friends. The car you just approached, the person you just approached in that car, we're gonna be great friends. Because it's to the point where you can't help people. It's hard to be the breadwinner now. We're supposed to be taking care of our families. We're supposed to be taking care of our girlfriends, our kids. So you mean to tell me you got to take care of your family, and you got to pay rent, and you got to pay for food, and you got to, at the end of that, no matter how much you're making, it's like you're breaking even. If you're not rich, it's kind of like you're just breaking even in life. These expenses, I'm going to be honest with you guys, are crushing people's dreams. So it's like, even if you did want to be financially free, financially stable, it's like you can't even afford the assets to do so. You might want to buy that camera for YouTube. You might want to do this. You might want to hit the studio. You might want to invest in a business. But all that comes at a cost of homelessness, your car getting repoed, you not being able to take care of your health. All that comes at a super high cost to even now invest in a business, so that way you don't have to be in a rat race. Now it's like you can't even get out the rat race, even if you can. Because you can't afford the building blocks anymore to get out of it. I know a lot of real estate. I'm not somebody who is around a bunch of nobodies and a bunch of nothing. My friends are nurses. We all work in healthcare. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, there was no other route for me. I didn't see no other job that can literally support myself as an individual male in America with no help. They give us no help, no shelter, nothing. The only route I seen that was paying good enough was healthcare. So all my friends work in healthcare right now. We just said, you know what, bro? There's nothing else. Like right now, we gotta go this route, at least to afford something. So we did. But we're still having these conversations about how things are too expensive. My bro wants to downgrade his car. He wants to downgrade his car because things are getting too expensive. My landlord talking about, yeah, we got to raise the rent because of this property tax. Some extra. I don't even know what. He speeds by it. I don't know what he's saying because of the property tax. I don't know why you're raising the rent. If you've got the last rent for a year straight, you've had to make over $40,000. You got to be greedy and make another $40,000? And then you go into business. Now they're taxing the businesses. So now you got to pay more for business. Why am I going to a store and a haircut, and a haircut is $100 now? Well, yeah, man, we got to keep up with inflation. See how this is keeping a cycle? So you got the businesses that you can eat off of. Now they have to fight inflation. So you can't buy from you can't flip. You can't go get it for cheap anymore. You can't flip. Can't go get that property for cheap anymore. Unless you're in a whole different location, 7,000 miles away from your comfortability. You can't go get that profit that you get a house and flip. You gotta come with $1 million cash just to even buy it, and then you gotta fix it up. And I'm talking to a lot of real estate agents, and they're like, bro, the market right now is terrible. The market right now is terrible. My neighbor is the landlord's cousin, and they're raising rent on we all live in the same complex. And the explanation was we got to keep up with inflation. So every year, rent is going to keep going up. I just had to apply for a new certification. So by next year, I can get into this program where I don't got to get my bachelor's, but I could get bachelor's pay. I'm pretty sure by next year, that's going to break even too. It's not adding up. And a lot of us are making money. That's the funny thing. You got the car, we're making money. Please don't get it twisted. Everybody has something to say. Like it's not the market, like it's us. We're working full time, brother. You mean to tell me 90 hours a week is not enough of my life to afford a damn bed and some lights and a reliable transportation? You mean to tell me 90 hours a week of my life plus overtime is just breaking even? We gotta find another way. If you can resonate, hit that subscribe button. We gotta find another way. Another way has to be found. It is no option now. I want to see you guys working on that business. There's no option. You can't be scared. I want to see you guys take that leap because you don't have an option now. It sounds cute. Nah, I'm scared. They're going to judge me. You don't have an option. You got to be judged. You got to be judged. I just made a Instagram and a TikTok. A lot of my videos are going viral. You think I want to? It's not that I wanted to go viral. I said, hey, something got to give now. Like, I know everybody here, post content. That's not even the case. It's just that you got to try everything now. I'm thinking about starting a car detailing business because I detail my car by myself every day. It's very clean. So I'm thinking about doing that. I want to start a car detailing business. I think that'd be great because I got OCD. You wouldn't know if your car was a 20. You mess with me, you wouldn't know if your car was a 2010 or 2028. I clean that thing and I have it looking like a brand new quarter. So I was thinking about that. But we got to try something. There's no ands, ifs, or but. We got to try something. We have to. There is no ands, ifs, or buts. I want you to try everything that you possibly can. I want you guys to honestly jumpstart that business. I don't know what you got to do. You want to post content? Post it, bro. You want to start that food truck? Right on. You have no room to complain and say, I think they're going to bully me. I think that's embarrassing. I'm going to get secondhand embarrassment from posting. I don't think that's going to work. You have no time. You have no time to think no more. That new job you want, that school, that degree, you got to go get it. It's not about, I'm lazy, you know what, the economy used to fix itself. That's what you're forgetting. The economy used to fix itself. You'd be making $15 an hour and gas would be 99 cents. Gas would be $1. Now we're making $15 an hour. Gas is $4 a gallon. $5 in some areas. What changed? Nothing changed. It used to be more than enough when you worked. When you had a full-time job, you was credited. You had so much street cred. If y'all get what I'm saying. When you had a full-time job, you was banking. And I remember this. I'm not 90 years old, but I remember all this inflation stuff is a 2026 thing. I know it's been happening, whatever, but I wasn't born in those. But I'm in one. I see what y'all. I feel it. What I'm saying is, even now, I remember times when my car insurance was $150. And I went to Geico. I said, I had a new car. And I was like, yeah, your insurance is this. I said, why? They said, well, you didn't see on the news? It's raising everywhere. I promise you. So there was no warning. This was not something where, okay, minimum wage goes up and we raise gas a little bit. No. This was you walk in, you go I'm finna keep paying that $150. Cool, I was just paying it last week. Oh yeah, no, we had to raise it. Inflation. Wait, what? But why my paycheck ain't get inflation? It was never the case where we're not making money. Don't get it twisted, YouTube. It was never the case where we're lazy, bums, non-ambitious. A lot of us, that's not the case, YouTube. Some of us have the highest paying jobs and gotta get paid higher. All I'm saying is, it was a time where things were cool. A car was cool, man. You had a car like 3 years ago. You had a car, everybody, you're getting all the chicks. You had a car in your 20s, you're getting all the chicks. You got, you know, you going to all the little parties and all the girls looking at you. He has a car. Yeah, I got a car. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. You drive? Yeah, unfortunately I do. Things used to be cool. You had your own apartment? Yeah, you was winning. Now you have a car and apartment, bro. You was stressed, gotta work 90 hours a day to keep it up, and things like that is just don't make sense no more. All this used to be cool to have. It used to be great to have. A car, don't get me wrong, is great to have when you're having fun with the 2 hours of life that you have when you're not working. You got about a 2-hour gap where you can have fun, go on a date, have fun with your friends before you got to get ready for work the next day. Waking up back hurting, knees cracking, ready to go pay some more bills. You blink and the month and the first is here. And don't ever put your bills on bi-weekly like me. You don't gotta blink. You look right, you look left, it's time to pay that. You breathe in, you breathe out, it's time to pay a bill. I only put a lot of my bills on bi-weekly so I don't spend the money. Why would I save $2,000 for a whole month? Why would I do that? I'm going to keep looking at that. I'd rather just keep the bills paid. We got to figure something out. We have to figure something out. It's not a game. We got to figure something out. Lesson from this video, I want you guys to start that business. I want you guys to probably get a second job. I want you guys to start making some more money. We can't settle. I know it's tough. We can't settle. Things got to get paid. We got to do so. We got to figure this out. We're not settling. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. But understand after this video, do not settle. Keep grinding. Keep pushing whatever your passion is. Keep grinding. You know, one day we all going to have to make it sooner or later. We got to start the next Wall Street out this mother effer. You're going to see 500,000 self-employed people. We all good. We all rich. And we got to start jump-starting this thing back up. Because they're not going to do it for us. They're going to keep raising everything up. They're going to keep doing it. I'm out though, y'all, man. Y'all take care.